We go for the season sweep at Daytona for this race. It is the Pepsi 400. And it starts right now. Also, as I said, we didn't qualify, so we're going at this from the back. And why is Bobby Labonte back here? I got no idea why I fell so far back. Anyway, 2 laps in, catching up to the field now. This usually happens when I try to play this track on Pro, and I actually attempt to qualify and I never get above last place. Anyway, we finally caught back up with the draft. And now it's time to weave our way through. Nope, don't try that. I know there's no out of bounds. There's no out of bounds this year in 2001. Four wide into turn 3. wish someone would stay behind me so I have a drafting partner. Close enough. Bobby Labonte's already up to 27th position for starting. I think he started 42nd. Field is very spread out now. Can we form a line of some sort? Anyway, we got some clean air right now, but we're still in 20th position. Coming up to complete lap 11 of the 80 laps scheduled. Fastest lap is a 46.24 set earlier on, rather. Got a hell of a run on Jimmy Spencer.
Still there. Clear.
And immediately lose all momentum as I run into the back of Jerry Nadeau.
That was your best lap.
Best lap, 46.117.
Clear high.
Can I get to the 45.9s?
Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear high.
I do the slingshot maneuver on Ken Schrader.
Still there.
Keep the draft on going.
Clear high. That was your best lap.
45.96.
Still there.
Still not my fastest lap ever. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I'm going really slow, but I'm doing 194 miles an hour. It's probably because the entire way around I'm only at 30 frames a second. And also, I forgot to turn the throttle response back up
Still there.
after Sonoma. So that might be doing it.
Clear.
Of course, my phone has to ring during the recording. Sorry if you hear the vibration. And it's a 215. Not sure what that is.
Clear high. Clear high.
Up to the top 10. We will go after this move is completed.
Still there.
Of course, we have no help. for another slingshot.
Still there.
That's us up to the top 10
Clear.
after starting shotgun on the field. No idea who the leader is at this point.
Still there. Clear. Still there. Still there.
Got Matt Kenseth a draft down the front, backstretch rather.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear high.
Inside.
Still there. You're clear. Still there.
How are these guys so damn spread out? Look at this.
Clear. Clear high.
Okay, so Rusty Wallace is the race leader. They are separated by a lot, relatively speaking. inside Harvick for third.
Clear high.
Now it's time to go up there and get Marlin and Wallace. Without any help. Doesn't seem to be going as well as it was before. I'm gonna have to let someone by and draft off of them, unless Marlin has a sudden loss of momentum and drops back, so I can use him as a drafting partner. Which doesn't appear to be happening anytime soon. Still maintaining a 1 second gap. Meanwhile, Jeff Burton is still right behind me. Whether or not he's drafting, I'm not sure. I don't think he is, because he just lost a 10th. Meanwhile, we did as well. We're gonna have to... And it looks like they're all lined up behind me, so Burton, Harvick, and Jarrett are all separated by a 10th of a second apiece. And Marlin's gained a little bit of time. And is closing in on Rusty Wallace for the lead. Meanwhile, Harvick's got around Burton for fourth. And speaking of Harvick, there he is. Let's go up high and let's see if he goes on by me so I can draft off of him here. If he'll let me. Well, I hope he helps me. I mean, he's my teammate after all. Marlon is there for the lead. Takes a look to the takes a look to the inside of Wallace. Nothing doing. And again, as he comes out of the tri-oval, meanwhile, myself and Harvick are trying to catch up with these two, but Harvick doesn't want to cooperate.
Still there. Still there.
Okay, I'm gonna try and get by him here, see if he'll
Still there.
push me instead.
Still there.
Or, you know, I'll just stay behind him. I don't think we're making any headway. Maybe we are, because Marlon's dropped off of Wallace a little bit. No, we're not. Marlon picked it back up.
Still there.
The only thing we're doing is getting away from 5th place. Alright, screw this.
Still there. Still there. Clear.
Let's see what Kevin can do from the pusher position. If anything. Oh, and look at that. Marlin has taken the lead from Rusty Wallace. As we are now 1 lap from halfway. Caution free heat up to this point. We started shotgun on the field, lost the draft almost immediately upon the green flag dropping. Now we're stalled out in third, trying to catch the top 2. Also trying to work with our teammate, but he's not exactly cooperating, as it were.
Alright, we're at the halfway point now.
I'm gonna need a caution if I'm gonna have a chance to win this race. Of course, after pit stops, obviously, because we still haven't done that yet. Still battling up there for the lead. Rusty Wallace is taking it back from Sterling Marlin. Harvick to the inside for third.
Still there. Still there.
Alright, let's try this again. We are now almost a full 2 seconds behind first and second. Giving him pushes and bumps, but I'm not sure it's doing anything. I'm surprised my engine hasn't started to heat up yet.
Still there.
But we are closing the gap slowly.
Still there.
Almost have it down to a second. These two are still fighting it out for the lead as we are reducing their advantage. Harvick's probably sitting up in his car like, what the hell is this guy doing? And the advantage is now below 1 second.
Still there.
Maybe Harvick will be able to get Rusty's draft. Or Sterling, whichever car is in second place by the time that happens. Gap has opened up a little bit. As lap traffic will be coming into play shortly. Wallace and Marlin have latched onto each other, but Marlin goes to the inside for a look. Nothing doing. Does it again. And this time he has a run into one. Marlin and Wallace are both a second and a half ahead of me anyway. They're side by side as they approach lap traffic. And now they go single file once again. Wallace takes a peek to the inside, pulls back in line. Maybe I can use lap traffic to get up there. So we give Harvick a nice bump going into 3. Marlin and Wallace the outside of the lap traffic. Wallace appears to has gotten around last place, Ryan Newman. And now I will go around Harvick. And use Newman as a pick. But I almost get turned off of Newman's bumper. That allows Harvick to go right on by on Newman's inside. Slingshot on Harvick. And Petty. And the leaders have been caught. Oh, I clipped Rusty Wallace a little bit too hard there. Around he goes. Will this bring out a caution? Harvick's still in the mix. He's going to pull in behind me and as we go on by Buckshot Jones.
Clear.
Tough break for Rusty Wallace. He doesn't get the caution. And Marlin is now extending his lead as he comes up on can't see who that is.
Leader's pitting.
And he's pitting, which we will do as well.
Slow down.
Pit stops lap. I didn't really see what lap this was. Anyway, 4 tires, fuel, and repair the little dents we have in our front end. And away we go. How much you want to bet the caution's going to come out not even halfway down the back stretch now? We enter second, we come out 29th. Oh, 30th as soon as Robbie Gordon goes by. And we got a drafting partner in the form of Ron Hornaday. But I'll go with Jeff Burton instead, since he's a lot faster. Or they'll just drop off the rear of the car, I guess. I don't know. Oh, there he is. Marlon is a second and a half ahead, so we're back up to 8th. After everyone else ahead of us went in. Harvick is in 6th. Getting ready to be passed by Marlon. And we will maybe get Marlon's draft as a result of this battle. We'll get someone's draft anyway. .7 of a second is the gap between us. And I just heard a siren go by the house. That's not good.
Got 20 to go.
20 laps to go. You're in 3rd. But not for long. Going for the lead on lap 61. This will be the first lap we've led tonight. And around we go for the lead. Can we keep it now? Will there be a late race caution? 'Cause that's usually what happens. Now we gotta hold off Marlon for 19 laps. And whoever else comes up to challenge. Compton, don't you dare block me. That's what I thought. He's trying to pinch me into the wall. Harvick's dropped off to 1.2 seconds behind me. 7/10 behind Marlon. And it looks like Marlon's dropped off to half a second back. It's a long way from being over yet, though. 17 laps left. Could we see a caution-free race for the first time this season? Harvick's got a, or Marlin's got a run now as he's gotten around Stacy Compton. I'm not sure how much help he has though, because we're, as I said, a long ways ahead of Harvick. I don't know where he is. There he is, right there. 15 laps to go. It's going to be a three-way battle for the lead here in a minute. Tell you what, my right trigger finger is getting a little bit tired. And I haven't had a water break this entire race. Probably should have when I was in the pits, but oh well. There's Marlin once again, coming up to challenge me for the lead. Harvick dropped back just a little bit. 13 to go, don't hit the apron. My hands are sweaty too, god damn it. Where's Marlin? Coming up the outside, I throw a block on him and almost lose it in the process. $12 to go. Marlin takes a look to the inside. On the apron we go. Damn near lost it. Damn near lost it because I'm getting tired. How have we gone this entire race without a caution? Like, seriously. Anyway, Harvick has fallen back to 4th. Burton's moved up to 3rd, but he's a long ways back. $10 to go this time by. And we got some more lap traffic on the horizon, but I'm not sure how much they're going to come into play. Next race, Chicagoland, the inaugural Tropicana 400. Another mod I had to download. Marlin's dropped to 0.3 of a second behind, but he's no doubt going to catch my draft. Catch me again. Less than 10 to go now. 8 to go this time.
Yellow's out, race to the left.
And a late race caution with 8 laps to go. Oh, thank God. Comes Marlin up to challenge for the lead as we race back to the yellow for the first time tonight. And he will slow down just shy of the line. Oh, God. And I think for the first time this season, we won't have the most laps led. Rusty Wallace has led 43 laps. Over half the race. Let's see who the damaged car is in this incident. Mike Skinner. He probably got in the way of one of the leaders and took himself out in the process. I'm not surprised. 7 laps to go. Now I'm going to have to hold everyone off. Probably less than 5 laps when we go back to green. We're not going to pit, because I have no reason to at this juncture. Whew. Anyway, time for my water break. There we go. Feel a little bit better now. Anyway, race recap. We started shotgun on the field by virtue of not qualifying on purpose. Lost the draft immediately upon the green flag coming out, but we managed to catch it again. And somehow Bobby Labonte was back there with me too. He's usually up front. We didn't catch the front of the pack until well after halfway. Thanks to the lap traffic getting in the way. As I said, Rusty Wallace has led over half the race, so he's going to get the bonus points for leading the most laps. We've led less than 20 for the first time all season, I think. Going for our 16th win of the season and our first sweep. We do have the fastest lap at a 45.96. And we are getting ready to go back to racing with 5 laps to go. I don't believe there's any cars a lap down. Okay, I think there's a few. Maybe. Starting single file though, so this is going to be a interesting part of the race, I guess. Top 10, myself, Marlon, Jeff Burton, Kevin Harvick, Dale Jarrett, Jeff Gordon, Tony Stewart, Matt Kenseth, Dale Jr., and Mark Martin. As we get ready for a shootout to the finish.
Pace car's off.
Alright, pace car is off. 5 laps to go when we get the green flag. So here we go. Gonna take a lap and a half to get up to speed.
About to go green. Get ready.
And green flag back in the air. Marlon immediately gives me a push. But here comes Jeff Burton to the outside. In a lot. Oh, I'm getting freight trained. This is not good. Alright, well, I'm staying on the bottom. Burton to the lead. But we're going to push Dale Jarrett on the way through. Dale Jarrett goes to the lead with my help. 4 to go this time by. Oh, he almost got tapped. And we get the lead back by virtue of a nice run. Now I gotta hold everyone off for 4 laps. Oh, now we get up to 60 frames a second. That was why it felt so slow. And it's going back down to 30. Three to go. They're all lined up behind me. What are they going to do? Am I going to have to throw a couple blocks or a block or two? Two to go for Dale Earnhardt.
Two to go.
Why am I not getting any challengers? They're all behind me. Can't they get any runs? Oh, there we go. Here comes Jeff Burton to challenge for the lead as we come to the white flag. One to go at Daytona.
Last lap, let's do it.
Throwing another block on Jeff Burton as we come out of turn 2 for the final time. And out of 4, Dale Earnhardt wins and sweeps Daytona.
Way to go, driver.
In just over an hour. "33 cars finished on the lead lap. Not bad. And yes, Rusty Wallace got by far the most laps led. We got the other 2, of course. 1 caution came with 7 laps to go. And to victory lane. Look at how clean that car is. Holy shit. Get a good look at that, because that's never going to be... I don't think that's ever going to be that clean ever again. Anyway, to the results. And with that, we take the victory for the 15th time this season in just over an hour. Followed by Jeff Burton, Kevin Harvick, Sterling Marlin, Dale Jarrett, Dale Jr., Bill Elliott, Bobby Hamilton, Jeff Gordon, and Ward Burton, rounding out the top 10. And as I said, 34th was the first car lap down, being Stacy Compton. And hopefully it'll let me look at the points this time. Maybe. And it will. Good. Alright, so we have a 420 421 point lead. Oh, that was my 16th win. Whoops. 421 point lead going into Chicagoland. Look forward to that for the inaugural Tropicana 400. First new track on the schedule since 1998, I believe, is when Las Vegas came out. Until then, keep the pedal down, keep on rocking, and I'll see you in Joliet, Illinois.